Hello everyone, this is Markanta and I am from India. I am pursuing a master's degree in Information Technology and Management at Central College, New York. In this video, we are going to discuss about generic strategies. Introduction about generic strategies. In this, we will discuss about a topic that has a power to create or break a company. A strategic approach. If you question yourself like what is that? It's a key to success. A international and organized style of thinking about how to accomplish your goals is known as strategic strategy. It entails standing back and taking in the big picture, taking into account all the variables that could affect your success, and then coming up with a plan to get there. Making decision important, but it's also important to make the proper ones, and it's what distinguishes prosperous companies from those that struggle. And the next one, what is a strategic approach? Strategic approach is a long-term plan of action created to accomplish a certain goal or group of goals is known as strategic approach. This is different from the rest of the strategies in that the optimal course of action is determined after a thorough examination of the organization's strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. In a circumstance in which a business might take a strategic approach to enter a new market by researching the market, identifying prospective rivals, and coming up with a strategy to set itself apart from them. This kind of strategy requires a thorough grasp of the market and the company's capabilities, as well as the flexibility to change the plan when there are changes in the circumstances. And coming to next one, advantage of a strategic approach. Focus. Focus is one of the crucial benefit of adopting a strategic strategy. And companies can focus their resources and efforts on accomplishing their goals by clearly outlining their goals and objectives. This makes it easier to cut out interruptions and guarantees that everyone is working towards the same goal. Improved alignment will be further advantage of a strategic strategy. Support the strategic direction of the business when they are aware of it. As a result, the organization becomes more unified and efficient as everyone collaborates to achieve the same objective. Disadvantages of a strategic approach. Strategic approach had many advantages including sharpened concentration and long-term planning. It's more important to have exposure about any potential disadvantage. Inflexibility is a significant drawback since it would not be able to adjust to unanticipated changes in the market or in the company environment. Strategic strategy would also lead in slower decision making because numerous stakeholders must be informed before making any significant decision. For instance, Kodak was infamous for having trouble coming up with a strategic plan in the age of digital photography. Despite being an industry pioneer, they took their time to adjust to the shifting environment and ultimately lagged behind rivals that embraced new technologies. Similar to Netflix, Blockbuster was unable to effectively compete with internet streaming services due to its insistence on brick and mortar renting strategy. And coming to the next one, when to use a strategic approach. We use a strategic approach for firm functioning in secure environments with well-defined goals and objectives. A strategic approach is essential. In these circumstances, a long-term strategy can be created and carried out successfully, leading to enhanced concentration, alignment, and decision-making. For instance, Coca-Cola has effectively employed a strategic approach for more than a century to preserve its leadership in the soft drink sector. Coca-Cola has been able to keep ahead of its rival and stay relevant in a market that is continuously changing by putting a strong emphasis on brand recognition, dependable quality, and aggressive marketing. And coming to successful examples, Nike is a recognizable and successful business that has effectively applied a strategic approach. The company routinely outperforms its rivals thanks to its emphasis on innovation and brand development. Nike has been able to remain ahead of trends and keep its position as the industry leader by making significant investments in research and development. Apple is another illustration whose success has been based on a strategic strategy that prioritizes design and user experience. Apple has attracted a devoted following and maintained strong profit margins by producing goods that are both useful and aesthetically beautiful. The references by Strategic Management, Concepts and Cases by Fred R. David, Competitive Strategy by Michael Porter, Good Strategy by Richard Rumelt, The Strategy Toolkit by David Collis and Cynthia Montgomery, Blue Ocean Strategy by Chan Kim and Rene Mubong. Thank you for everyone.